Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about sleep and my tips and tricks on how I get a good night's sleep almost every single night, and I hope these can help you guys as well. So let's get started. So tip number one is to be active. I find that if it's like a Sunday and I'm not really active and I don't work out and I don't do anything and I just sit around, that it's really hard to go to sleep when it comes to bedtime. So just go do something, get busy, go out, whether it's like to Walmart or whatever, just get out of the house, get out of your bed. So yeah, tip number two, probably my number one tip, and that would be get on a sleep schedule. Well, I know everybody cannot go to sleep at the exact same time every night and wake up at the exact same time every morning. So if you're trying to go to sleep at 9 o'clock one night and then 1 o'clock and then wake up at all different hours, your body is going to be confused and it's going to be really hard to get good rest. And not only get good rest and get to sleep, but also it's going to be harder to wake up because your body's not in that routine of waking up early. So that is my number one tip. Tip number three would be turn down the lights. So your body naturally produces melatonin when it gets dark outside. So about an hour before bed, just pop your light off and turn some low lights on. Tip number four kind of goes along with tip number three, and that is turn your computer and your phone light down. Tip number five would be try reading something. So a lot of people complain that they can't shut their brains off and that they're just thinking about this and that. Well, if you read something, it might give you something positive to think about while you're falling asleep. So that's always something good to try. Tip number six is essential oils. So maybe not all of you have a diffuser, but I would definitely recommend, if you don't have a diffuser, just put the oil on your wrists or your neck and just breathe that in a little bit before you go to sleep. My favorite oils are peppermint, lavender, and ylang ylang, and sometimes I even mix all three of them, and I find that it gives a really relaxing aroma and it makes it easier to fall asleep. So tip number seven, like I said, a lot of people feel like they just can't shut their mind off. So tip number seven is to make a to-do list. That way you don't have to worry like, oh no, what if I forget to do this tomorrow, or what if I forget this? Just write anything you need to get done the next day. And tip number eight would be no caffeine. I know that's a pretty cliche thing to say, but a lot of people think, well, I'm not drinking coffee right before bed, so I'm good. But I know a lot of people who complain that they don't sleep good and they drink Pepsi and Coke right up to when they go to bed, and I'm like, that's full of sugar and caffeine. So that kind of goes along with tip number nine, which is limit your sugar before bed. It definitely does kind of wake you up instead of put you to sleep, so definitely try to cut out the sugar. Tip number 10 would be, if you are spiritual, definitely like pray, give your worries to God, like realize that it's not going to do any good to worry. Whether you worry all night about it, it's not going to change the situation. And yeah, that's definitely easier said than done, but it really does help me out when I can do that. So my last tip that I have noticed really makes a difference for me is don't get in bed until you're going to sleep. That might be weird, but your bed should be a place where you sleep. And if you're, editing videos, watching movies, you want to make your bed a place where when you get in your bed, you go to sleep. Because when you first get in your bed, it's like, it feels great, you are all tired and it feels so comfy, but if you start doing stuff, then it doesn't become a place where you just rest. So that would be all the tips I have for you guys today, and please let me know if you guys do these or if you try them and they work for you. Also, if you have any tips and tricks you have for me, I would definitely love to hear about those. If you want more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can make more awesome videos for you guys. Anyways, I thank you guys for watching. Bye!